Apart from lead levels, there are plenty of places across this country that don't have access to safe, clean drinking water. Many of them are First Nations communities.
Have you ever imagined the raw beauty of Canada's uninhabitable regions? From the snow-capped peaks of the Rockies to the mesmerizing dance of the Northern Lights, Canada offers an experience unlike any other. But recent findings have revealed a looming threat to this natural wonder. How will this unfolding event reshape not just Canada, but the entire world? Is it time to consider the impact on our global future? What do you expect to find within this vast terrain of Canada's natural beauty? With its diverse climates and extreme northern regions, Canada's landscape is indeed a sight to behold. But how has its uninhabitable terrain shaped its natural allure and influenced its rich cultural heritage? Or is Canada's struggle a harbinger of challenges that await the rest of the world? Let's find out. What just happened in Canada shocked scientists. Canada, the second largest country in the world after Russia, boasts a vast landscape stretching over 4,600 kilometers from north to south and 5,500 kilometers from east to west. Yet, a significant portion of this expansive terrain remains uninhabitable, particularly in the far north, where harsh winters dominate. The Arctic, the most challenging region in Canada, is shrouded in snow and ice for the majority of the year, with bone-chilling temperatures rendering it inhospitable. Here, the presence of permafrost presents additional obstacles, making the construction of roads and infrastructure a formidable task. Across about half of Canada lies a frozen secret known as permafrost, a layer of soil that remains perpetually frozen and can reach several kilometers in thickness. This icy barrier poses significant challenges for building infrastructure, often leading to landslides and other hazardous conditions when it thaws. Maintained by bone-chilling temperatures that plummet to as low as 30 degrees C or 22 degrees C. In January, permafrost is just one aspect contributing to the rugged, untamed nature of Canada's landscape. Adding to its untamed allure, Canada's terrain is marked by sprawling mountains, dense forests, and abundant lakes, rendering large swaths of the country inaccessible and undeveloped. The Canadian Shield, a vast expanse of rocky terrain spanning much of central and eastern Canada, stands as a testament to the country's raw, natural beauty. Despite its challenging soil composition, the Shield boasts numerous lakes and rivers, while the imposing Rocky Mountains to the west further enhance Canada's rugged appeal. Despite the majority of Canada's population being concentrated along the more hospitable southern border, the resilience of communities scattered across the nation's challenging terrain is a testament to human adaptability. These individuals have harnessed specialized skills and infrastructure to thrive amidst the unforgiving landscapes, showcasing the remarkable human spirit in the face of adversity. Curiously, the seemingly untamed and uninhabitable regions of Canada contribute immensely to the country's allure and mystique. The vast expanse of the Arctic, shrouded in eternal ice and snow, presents a breathtaking spectacle that evokes a profound sense of wonder and awe. Similarly, the rugged landscapes of the Canadian Shield and the grandeur of the Rocky Mountains leave an indelible mark on those fortunate enough to witness their majestic presence. The beauty of Canada's natural landscape is further enriched by the diversity of its wildlife. Majestic creatures such as polar bears, moose, wolves, and elk roam freely, coexisting harmoniously within these untamed realms. Their presence serves as a poignant reminder of the intricate balance between humans and nature that has shaped Canada's identity for centuries. Venturing through these awe-inspiring terrains, one is greeted with phenomena that seem to transcend the ordinary. The breathtaking dance of the Northern Lights, painting the Arctic skies with vibrant and ethereal hues, offers a spectacle that is both mesmerizing and humbling. Equally captivating are the colossal icebergs of the Arctic, each a unique natural masterpiece that stands as a testament to the enduring power and beauty of the Earth's polar regions. Canada, renowned for its winter charm, often conjures images of snow-covered landscapes and frosty temperatures. Winter's icy embrace, with temperatures plunging as low as 20 degrees, envelops the country in a shimmering white coat. But beyond this wintry spectacle, Canada's climate boasts a captivating spectrum of seasonal transformations. As the frost of winter retreats, it gives way to a resplendent spring, where the air is filled with the fragrance of blooming flowers, painting the surroundings in a riot of colors. This ephemeral display gradually transitions into a picturesque autumn, where nature's canvas is adorned with fiery hues, creating a spellbinding spectacle. Finally, the warmth of summer blankets the land, inviting people to bask in its gentle embrace. This intricate interplay of seasons is a testament to the breathtaking diversity that Canada embodies. However, amidst this natural rhythm, an unsettling development looms. Scientists have issued a stark warning, revealing that Canada is undergoing a rapid warming trend, accelerating at a rate twice that of the global average. This unprecedented surge in temperatures threatens to disrupt the delicate equilibrium that sustains Canada's rich and diverse ecosystems. From the lush forests to the majestic mountains, this climatic upheaval poses a significant challenge to the intricate web of life that thrives within Canada's borders. As the nation grapples with this mounting challenge, urgent measures are needed to safeguard the precious balance of nature and secure the well-being of its inhabitants. As the Arctic warms at an alarming rate, the icy expanse that once defined the region is rapidly dwindling. With each passing summer, a significant chunk of the old ice breaks away, leaving behind a vast expanse of open water. This alarming trend is not without its consequences. As the Arctic ice melts, global sea levels rise, posing a grave threat to coastal communities around the world. The delicate balance of the Earth's water circulation system is also disrupted, leading to unpredictable weather patterns and extreme events such as droughts and floods. For Canada, the melting Arctic is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it opens up new shipping routes and access to previously untapped resources. On the other hand, it poses a serious threat to the country's freshwater system. The Great Lakes, which hold a fifth of the world's fresh water, are particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. As the Arctic ice melts, the delicate balance of the lake's ecosystem is thrown off kilter. This can lead to changes in water temperature, salinity, and nutrient levels, all of which can have a negative impact on aquatic life. In addition, the melting Arctic is causing changes in precipitation patterns across Canada. In some areas, this is leading to more frequent and intense rainfall events, which can overwhelm storm drains and cause flooding. In other areas, it is leading to longer periods of drought, which can impact agriculture and hydropower production. Canada is facing a critical challenge as its freshwater reservoirs are under a twofold threat, with both the quality and quantity of water at stake. The authorities are currently wrestling with the adverse impacts of pollution and excessive extraction, worsened by the ongoing effects of climate change. Additionally, the issue of overfishing has significantly contributed to a rapid decline in the fish population, disturbing the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem. It is now becoming increasingly clear that the once abundant fish resources are diminishing, raising concerns that future generations might have to confront a future without this essential source of sustenance. The activities of human beings in Canada have played a significant role in putting the indigenous wildlife species that rely on the country's aquatic regions at risk. In response to these challenges, Canada has taken proactive steps, including the establishment of national parks and marine protected areas, MPAs. These conservation initiatives are aimed at providing a safe environment for endangered fish species and other aquatic animals, giving them the opportunity to recuperate and thrive. It's crucial to recognize that the depletion of the fish population not only leads to a scarcity of delicious fish, but also poses a significant threat to the overall balance of the aquatic ecosystem. Canada has taken significant strides to fortify its ocean protection initiatives, with a resolute goal of expanding these efforts by 25% by 2025. In a bid to preserve its valuable marine life, the country is delving into the realm of sustainable fisheries management science, seeking to strike a delicate equilibrium between meeting its current fish consumption needs and ensuring the long-term sustainability of fish populations. However, the challenge posed by climate change remains a formidable one. Rather than remain passive spectators, the Canadian government and its people have proactively implemented measures to confront this pressing issue, not just within their borders but also on a global scale. Their unwavering efforts encompass the promotion of green infrastructure development and the adoption of renewable energy sources, offering a promising pathway toward mitigating the adverse impacts of the climate crisis. Simultaneously, dedicated scientists persistently monitor and analyze environmental trends, enabling them to project and prepare for future changes. These proactive measures are aimed at equipping the population with the necessary tools to anticipate and adapt to the challenges that lie ahead. Moreover, Canada has instituted crucial laws and policies designed to alleviate the detrimental effects of climate change, with the Canadian Environmental Protection Act serving as a notable example of the concerted efforts undertaken by both the federal and provincial governments to safeguard the region's ecological well-being. In Canada, the national government is responsible for creating and putting into action practical and beneficial policies, while the local government oversees the enforcement and amplification of these efforts. This active partnership guarantees a thorough and effective strategy in addressing environmental issues. Moreover, Canada's dedication to protecting the Earth reaches far beyond its own boundaries. The country is actively involved in global environmental agreements like the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement, showcasing its role as a positive leader in global environmental protection and preservation. Environmental activism is a common sight in Canada, with various non-governmental organizations at the forefront of advocating for sustainable practices. Their efforts range from promoting renewable energy to raising awareness about wildlife conservation. These groups often organize cleanup initiatives and tree planting campaigns, engaging communities and inspiring individuals to take responsibility for their environment. What's particularly fascinating is the active participation of Indigenous communities in safeguarding Canada's natural heritage. Drawing from their ancestral knowledge and deep connection with the land, these communities apply traditional ecological practices to maintain the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Their profound understanding of local flora and fauna, along with their holistic approach to resource management, has proven to be invaluable in the ongoing efforts to preserve Canada's rich biodiversity. By integrating this traditional wisdom with modern conservation techniques, Indigenous communities are making a significant impact in fostering sustainable environmental practices across the nation. Canada's commitment to building a green economy is a significant stride toward achieving a balance between economic prosperity and environmental preservation. This endeavor poses a formidable challenge, especially within an industrialized context, where finding the right equilibrium demands a thorough understanding of the environment. Researchers are enthusiastically delving into this mission, exploring innovative strategies to utilize the country's resources for economic growth while safeguarding the delicate ecosystem. However, the citizens are voicing their concerns about the government's approach to environmental issues. They are expressing discontent with the conservation strategies and resource management policies in place. Canada, with its wealth of natural resources, stands as one of the primary exporters of timber, minerals, and oil globally. But this abundance comes with a great responsibility for conscientious stewardship. The consequences of not finding effective solutions could be far-reaching, not just for Canada, but for the entire world. The well-being of the environment, the stability of the economy, and the welfare of future generations are all intricately tied to the choices made today. The importance of finding a sustainable path forward cannot be overstated. The vanishing Arctic ice isn't just a local issue. It has become a global crisis with far-reaching consequences. As the ice continues to melt, communities all around the world are facing the looming threat of displacement and potential devastation. The impact isn't limited to those living near the coasts. It has the potential to affect everyone regardless of their location. Beyond the immediate risks posed by rising sea levels, the diminishing Arctic ice has become a key contributor to the larger climate crisis. With less ice to reflect sunlight back into space, the Earth's overall temperature continues to rise, leading to a surge in extreme weather events such as powerful hurricanes, devastating floods, and prolonged droughts. These challenges are not isolated occurrences. They are a part of a broader global pattern that demands urgent attention. To make a meaningful difference, each of us can start by making small adjustments in our daily routines, such as conserving energy and minimizing our reliance on vehicles. Additionally, supporting organizations dedicated to combating climate change can play a vital role in contributing to a more sustainable future for all. What do you think about this? Do let us know in the comment section below. And if you liked this video, do give it a big thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. For more such videos, do subscribe to our channel.